Hi everyone, Elite Drafting and Design here. This is my first video on YouTube, and I figured, what's better than showcasing my most recent work. And yeah, let me know how you guys feel about this, and if anyone is interested in even like learning on how I was able to do this specific plan, or even just in general, you want to learn about Chief Architect on how to do certain things, or if you want me to run a certain like plan in Chief, let me know. I can do that as well. But here I just want to showcase, what I am, what I'm doing essentially on this plan is the client reached out and they wanted a post frame structure with a shop on one side, like 30 feet in depth and 40 feet in its width, and then they also wanted that kind of replicated on the other end, except that one was to be just a living quarters, like a house essentially, right? And you can kind of see that in this 3D view. Very unique project, as I have never really done a post frame structure before. It was the first time that I ever did something like this, and I wasn't even sure I'd be able to do it in Chief Architect, to be honest. But I did take this project on, and I was able to do a really well. Like, I think I did a decent job on this project, to be honest, and the client was very happy. But just to kind of show you guys what the post frame structure actually looks like. I'm just showing you this 3D view for the framing, and you can see the design intent here is you're going to have a 4-ply 2x8 post embedded into a concrete pier below the frost line, and that's basically the structure. And then you have horizontal girts 2x6s at every 2 feet to kind of laterally brace that post. And unique project in the sense that, yeah, like, post frame, but also the load is strictly on the post in this whole design, right? So like the trusses are completely bearing and matching the spacing of those posts. So the load is going straight vertically down into the foundation, into the piers. Yeah, this wasn't by no means like a structural design, but I went the extra mile on this plan to show the framing and how the building, the post frame structure will come together, really. So with the trusses, the purlins, the posts, the horizontal girts, how the windows are going to get framed, how the doors are going to get framed, right? Just overall. So it was a really it was a great learning opportunity for me, really, to learn on. So I did some reading on how post frame structures are usually put up, even right before I took this project on. But yeah, here I'm just going to show you guys the different sort of like the deliverables for this project. I had a couple of sections. I had a section going through the house. I had to come up with a partition wall detail right between the house and the shop. Like, what does that look like? And they wanted a 5-inch slab on grade on the shop side, but they only wanted a 4-inch in-floor slab. Like they wanted a heated slab for the house side. Makes sense, right? Then I also had to do a shop section. So very lot of different things that kind of came out of it. And I went the extra mile to actually also do the framing elevation views for each wall, which I will show you guys here actually. So this was like so this was the partition wall, but then the front wall, which was the shop wall, then your left side, then the right side of the house, and the shop, and then also the rear, right? But I'm just trying to show you like what actually went into this project, and it was bigger than I had initially thought, but a very cool project at the end of the day, and learned a lot in it. And I had to make some custom details too. So I'm just gonna close some of these and show you guys some CAD details as well that I kind of made in this plan. We had our door schedule, so we had a couple of different door styles that the client wanted, and then some only 2 different windows really. And this was nice because it helped with the whole framing side of things. Here's the sort of the slab, heated slab detail that I came up with. Yeah, overall, lots to learn from this project, really, and I just wanted to showcase my process on how I went through it. And if you guys want more details, and if you guys are trying to replicate and you need some help, shoot me a message. But yeah, it can be done in Chief, Architect, or Revit, or SketchUp, or ArchiCAD, or any other software that you use. My intent here was to show you guys, like how the framing works, because I think the framing is the most challenging part of this, and especially if you're doing things in 3D. If you're just doing 2D, it's a lot easier. And you can see here I'm just showing you the inside of the house, really, but nothing fancy. It did help them kind of visualize just the kitchen. The rest wasn't really part of any deliverable to the client, but just showcasing some of that to you guys, that Chief Architect is actually a really, really great software to visualize the interior space as well as the exterior, to be honest. So overall, a great software at that. And you can see I haven't really finished the interior at all, because that was never the intent. I'm not an interior designer. The focus was just to provide the drawings for permit, or for even for them to go get estimates on building this thing, right? And you can see, like, even with the minimal effort, I think it's looking all right. But I'm going to turn off the physical ray trace because it's eating up my memory here. But yeah, I mean, in a nutshell, that's basically what this project was about, and learned a lot on this project, and I hope you guys liked it. And I honestly don't know, since this is my first video, on how people feel about this. But yeah, thanks. Have a great day.